Bahamut Cat isn't just strong. He might be one of the most important and misunderstood characters in Battle Cats. Today, we're breaking down Bahamut Cat's lore, a major fan theory in which I found pretty interesting, and why his design actually fits his lore very well. Let's get into it. From the moment Bahamut Cat appears, he feels different. He doesn't look or behave like any normal cat unit. His design is more monstrous, his presence more dramatic, and he's locked behind conquering entire empires. That already separates him from almost every other unit in the game. So, in the Battle Cats universe, Bahamut Cat already feels different from every other unit. Not just stronger, but out of place. And that's where one of the biggest Battle Cats fan theories comes in. The theory starts like this. Bahamut Cat wasn't created by the Battle Cats world at all. Instead, fans believe he existed before it, as a godlike force of destruction that had to be sealed away. That would explain why he looks less like a cat, why he's unlocked after conquering entire empires, and why Awakened Bahamut feels less controlled, like restraints are being removed. It also explains his biggest weakness. His body can't fully exist in this universe, so despite insane damage, he breaks down fast. That would explain why he feels out of place, why he's unlocked through conquest instead of gotcha, and why awakening him feels like removing restraints rather than upgrading him. And if that theory is even partly true, the stats suddenly make a lot more sense. Bahamut Cat has a relatively low health at 25,000, yet his DPS is extremely large at 30,000. His range is nothing to go home about at 200, yet his speed is absolutely spectacular at 60. Now you might be wondering, how do all these numbers match up with the theory? And not only do they match up with the theory, but they really explain to us why Bahamut Cat is the way he really is. Now, when you compare Awakened Bahamut Cat to Ubers, the difference is obvious. Ubers are designed to stay alive and apply pressure over time. However, Bahamut Cat is very different. He hits harder and moves much faster than the average Uber. He doesn't look like a bounced unit like most other Ubers. It looks like he's something more powerful, something being held back from a greater power. And if you think Bahamut's lore is dark, just wait until you see what else the Battle Cats universe hides. Okay, well, that's why Bahamut Cat still matters. Not because he's perfect, but because he represents power that the game itself refuses to control. And if you're enjoying these kinds of Battle Cats videos, consider subscribing, and comment which Battle Cat I should break down next.